Yeah, it's shaky at best. But I believe in any deck that plays Staircase. I believe in that deck, right? Like that card's it's good. It's great.
Well, here we go. BestMarmotte gonna lead off with his commander, or rather, sorry, mid sword. And Sizouney's gonna lead off with that Burn Rune deck that we talked about, and so it's gonna be neutral forest, burn rune, and then there's going to be sword and shadow on the side of BestMarmotte. So let's see. I mean, BestMarmotte did have a very tough first match here. Let's see if he can pick it up and have more success in this second match. What do you guys think of the hands?
Well,
This
Sizouney
is
has
something
the
I'm more
perfect
used
hand.
to. Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Sizouney has literally Witch's Cauldron into Magic Illusionist, which is, there's no better play in Dirt Rune than
So
getting
good.
Magic Illusionist out with backup.
But to be
there's no
fair,
Carl yet.
Marmotte, my man, top decks the Staircase into Bladed Squirrel. He's got a pretty good turn also.
The squirrel. But yeah, Magic Illusionist. Arthur was saying that Wizardess of Oz is probably the namesake of the deck, which is true for the late game, but Magic Illusionist is definitely the staple for the early game. It's the card you always want to see. It's one of the best cards in the game in Dirt Rune, just because it's so hard to get rid of, and it will just deal consistent damage over time.
And this matchup is something I've played quite a bit. I know how bad this can be, and I was actually gonna say this. Oh, Marmotte, no. The play here, you pop the Earth right here, but you're not getting rid of the Illusionist. The play here is to play the longer game because you're going second. Play out the Hedgehog, right? Get that Kahola next turn to rush in. The Hedgehog boosts to 2, and you can actually get rid of this Magic Illusionist. But now that Marmotte is gone for the rush play, he's rushed into this, even, if you will.
That's right.
And he's not gonna have a way of getting rid of this Illusionist.
That's right. Now, he might just opt to play Mars here, just to set up, basically, like you said earlier, a pseudo ward, so that he can kind of take advantage of being behind like this.
It is possible, but I don't think Sizouney cares. He can just... He'll have to clear it because Marmotte could evolve first. And if he evolves a White Paladin, the game is over.
Right.
But he doesn't actually mind.
And Carl showing up right at the right time. Yeah, Carl's good here. I like Carl.
Carl's great. We had sort of a pseudo Carl in the fact that Dwarf Alchemist into the Earthright it makes could have done that for 3, but Carl's great too. Carl's good.
Yep. Dwarf Alchemist can be saved for the evolution turns just to draw another Earthright card if need be. But it looks like Sizouney's got a pretty good hand here. He's got another Sigil in hand, he's got a Master Mage Levi, he's got the Wizardess, so definitely moving in the right direction.
And here we go. It looks like an Evolve. Now an Evolve has to choose between Carl and the Illusionist. I definitely think Illusionist is the right choice.
Always clear it if you can.
You see Marmotte agrees. Okay. And now we have a Squirrel. 3/3 Squirrel. Pretty big.
Basically evolve without being evolved, because that's what squirrels do.
Squirrels do that kind of thing. IRL as well. Yep.
They get scary. I'm scared. Squirrels scare me. I know this isn't a squirrel. I get that. Okay, this is Envy's thing.
It's
But
definitely a squirrel.
Squirrels in real life actually scare me because I think they're plotting all the time.
So Dwarf Alchemist evolved there just to search for a card, and then Mage of Nightfall played out as a vanilla 3/2. Not activating the effect. Sizouney ignoring that 3/1 not to trigger the Staircase. Excellent play there. Oh, but Round Table Assembly top decked. Uh-oh. This could be very bad.
Could mean big uh-ohs.
This could be very, very, very bad.
White Paladin
The
would have
order
been
of
an
Round
okay
Table actually
play.
matters too. You know the order around that matters. It pulled double Mars, so it doesn't matter now. But if Mars comes down first, the White Paladin herself can also get buffed. And that's just crazy.
Yes. Without the White Paladin being drawn here, though, Sizouney's still in an okay spot. Not in a great spot. Has to deal with 2 Mars now, and without having a Sigil in play, that Master Mage Levi isn't relevant this turn.
You don't kill both Marses here. White Paladin is pretty good next turn, or even Albert, honestly.
So I take that back. Master Mage Levi is still good enough here to kill both. It just won't get the extra effect of dealing 3 damage to face. Ooh.
Like we're gonna set up a Magic Illusionist. We're gonna pop it into the 5/4 maybe after playing a Earth Sigil here. Magic Illusionist is kind of a double-edged sword here as well, because if Marmotte's on the up and up, he can use the Illusionist against Sizouney to get rid of the Earth Sigils to make Master Mage Levi not a good play. So, oh, he actually saves it. Okay, good, nice.
Yeah, I like this. Yes. So now this means that a Mars with a White Paladin play isn't backbreaking because Master Mage Levi can clear it out. But BestMarmotte has tons of card draw, and Sizouney realistically hasn't done that much damage yet.
BestMarmotte has an amazing turn into right now.
Just drawing so much gas.
Ooh, front guard general. Oh my gosh. Evolving the bladed squirrel. Okay.
I probably would have opted for the Lux there, just because Lux is in range of Master Mage Levi.
Well, it's okay. I mean, you didn't really care about that. Realistically, you care more about this 6/6 squirrel you got right here. This is a big deal.
True. That's true, and there's no easy way to deal with that at the moment.
There's not. Oz is part of it.
Maybe this will be the game where Bladed Hedgehog gets bigger than a Bahamut.
I mean, he's getting there. He's already halfway there.
Yep. I think this is like easy front guard. Just keep bashing face. Like I'm in the driver's seat now.
Sizouney has to find Mutagenic Bolt. This is over.
Yep. Going for it.
Takes care of the squirrel through the ward.
Never mind.
Yeah, Master Mage Levi can do that without an Earthright. He can do 3 damage
well,
to one thing.
I was thinking the Wizardess of Oz came out, but no, just played the Master Mage Levi into this board.
Well, we got to get rid of that thing. That thing's gonna get out of hand, you know.
That's true.
But honestly, it might not even matter. Marmotte's hand is just gas. And next turn, all 3 Alberts turn on. So
playing all of these followers, though, we're looking at just 12 damage with a Mutagenic Bolt, but if there's any extra damage that comes off of it,
Piercing Rune Mutagenic Bolt will be
like
would
Piercing
be
Rune, it would be if you Piercing Rune first.
It can't work now. Oz doesn't do that if you didn't draw the spell with Oz. Oh no.
This was actually with BestMarmotte playing out that fourth follower, actually gave lethal potential to Sizouney here. But
Never Lucky didn't find it. Albert lethal. Whew.
BestMarmotte taking this first game in style with big ol' squirrels, aka hedgehogs.
That's pretty big. Smacking for 6 was a pretty big. That's what Albert's doing. Smacking for 6.
That's right. Without an evolution and without any special enhance effects.
I'm just gonna say it right now. Bladed Hedgehog is an honorable Sky Knight. Bladed Hedgehog is in the Sky Knights. If Geno can be in the Sky Knights, so can Bladed Hedgehog. I believe in him.
So when Albert says assemble, Bladed Hedgehog runs to the front of the line.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes. With his sword in his mouth. With 13
That's
attack.
right.
Bladed Hedgehog. He runs to save the day. He's so good.
Yep, and then he gets so bored at the meeting that he starts gnawing on the sword.
Right, yes. Well, also, he can't understand English, so...
Right, that's true.
Or whatever language the Sky Knights are speaking, because he's a squirrel.
hedgehog.
He can't understand anything, actually,
Right.
so... Right.
Alright, so we're getting into this game. Burn Rune now against Shadow. Burn Rune has always, in my mind, been really good against Shadow. But as Sheepy told me the last time we spoke together, Dark Blade Fiend and Saris kind of turn the match on its head. I don't know if I agree with that 100%, but I mean it
Ceres
definitely
is
has
a
to be
really
dimension.
good card. Let's be for real.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say it's bad, no chance. But this again
Sizouney's
isn't
got that
classic
alternate
against Shadow.
illusionist again. He's got the play.
This is the Atomy, and BestMarmotte is not, it looks like, as good as bad at drawing the early Atomies. There won't be any turn 3 Atomy, at least that we can see right now.
BestMarmotte has the opposite of bad luck and is drawing tyrants instead of atomies.
Yep. And Sizouney on the play again with Witch's Cauldron into Magic Illusionist. Does find the Atomy.
It's almost possible. Oh, this is...
Really?
Oh, interesting.
Really?
Very, very interesting. Maybe looking for more 1-drops, but that's going to allow Sizouney to just get rid of this goblin and halt Atomy in its tracks.
Yeah, as far as this matchup is concerned, it's very similar. Like, if Atomy gets out early, Dirt Rune doesn't really have a lot to do with it until Dance of Death becomes active. But now basically what it looks like is BestMarmotte kind of waylaid himself here. Like, use the soul conversion to get rid of his own board presence. That enemy's not coming out anytime soon now. And Dance of Death will become active.
Demonic Strike face, go face for 5. Heck yeah. Loving it, Sizouney. Alright, I mean, you stopped Atomy, it can't do anything.
Right? And Demonic Strike, I mean, you don't play Demonic Strikes and point them not at the face. Come on.
Okay. Exo, Marmotte has Atomy, but do you do it? You go for it.
I don't even... Yeah, okay. He can do it if he plays Chimera into Soul Conversion and then sacks
Right.
everything.
He drew it, yes.
I think you have to.
He's gonna do it.
I think you have to.
He's gonna do
And
it.
just hope
He's gonna
they don't
dance
have to
a bit
dance.
so hard. Oh my gosh, no.
How hard is that Dance of Death going to happen?
Oh my gosh. Poor Marmotte. He's gonna go for it. He's definitely he went for it. Oh no. If he evolves it, it's just that much worse. Please don't evolve this, Marmotte. Please.
Oh no.
Oh no. Sizouney is just, he's counting up the value right now. He's got his value calculator out.
Funny enough, like, if he just went wide, if BestMarmotte just continued to go wide here, Sizouney's hand's really bad against that until Calamitous Curse becomes active. So, would have gotten a lot more free damage in had he not popped the Atomy that turn. But I mean, as an Atomy player, like, you gotta play it sometimes and hope they don't have it.
Sometimes you do gotta go for it. Although Atomy turn 4 is much worse than Atomy turn 5 or turn 3. So.
Of course. And most of our Atomy players so far have been on the draw, even having Atomy early. So.
Right. Yeah.
Definitely,
our Atomy
definitely makes it a little bit worse.
Yeah. That is true. That is a change that, isn't happened yet, but it will be in the future game. We've been spoiled that by Psy Games, so we will be able to choose who goes first.
It's true. And a lot of you who might be wondering, like, why is this not implemented yet? Stuff like that. It's because it's new. These players had to prepare for this specific style of tournament.
It's not in the game yet. Is it in the game yet? I don't think it's in the game
well,
yet.
it might not even be in the game yet, but I mean, like, it might not even happen for this season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, these players have to prepare in a certain way. Like, they've been preparing a certain way all season. We're not just gonna mid-season throw it up in their face. Even
also,
if
you notice how happy Sizouney is, because he drew an Oz, which turns Demonic Strikes into 1, which means he has lethal next turn no matter what Marmotte does. So he's happy that he got the win here, shaking off the troubles of worrying about this matchup.
That's right.
So now he's got to beat Atomy with his Forest deck. Do you think Atomy against... What do you think Atomy against neutral Forest? What do you think that's like?
I mean, same, right? Atomy early equals death. Atomy late game... Actually, still okay
there's no difference
for us, but yeah, there's literally no difference. Atomy kind of does what it does against every deck.
Okay, I like that. It's a pretty good general assumption, I guess, if you will, right?
There he goes, taking the big winner stretch.
Goes for the bolt lethal instead. Classy. I'm liking it.
Very classy. Always kill with the rats if you can.
Watch Marmotte's own followers kill him.
Sizouney may be crying some tears of joy here.
Can Marmotte get turn 3 Atomy? Can he channel his inner bad and get turn 3 Atomy?
That's right. And maybe even get the play.
Maybe an Atomy player can get the play for once.
It's funny because Atomy, I believe, was only brought by 2 players today, and we've seen pretty much just these 2 players in every one of our matches. So Atomy is here to shine. Yeah,
clearly. I mean, it's winning consistently. Which is something you didn't think you'd ever say to an Atomy Tyrant deck. Right. I mean, here's a very special battle. If Atomy doesn't win here, maybe it loses some of its luster. Maybe Atomy on the play. This could be the curse.
Mother, father, come on.
Atomy in hand. What?
Uh-oh. Whoa.
What?
Whoa. What? Was that a misclick?
It was the only card he mulliganed.
It had to have been a misclick.
I'm speechless right now. I don't know what to say about that one.
That had to have been a misclick.
I don't know. That was a very fast-paced mulligan into just no sweating it looks on his face. I think that's
my man
his goal
Marmotte has just mulliganed away the perfect hand.
Yeah.
I bloom on stage.
That had to have
Interesting.
been a misclick.
I don't know. I don't know. But in any case, does have a good curve here. And honestly, Sizouney doesn't really have that great of a curve. I mean, has, Carrots come in and Gourmet Emperor, on curve, but that's not really going to stem the bleeding.
Sizouney has staircase popping into beasts, okay? I think Sizouney is fine.
Okay.
I've played against enough of this thing to know that it can just kill you. And Marmotte soul converting, looking for Atomy now, but not finding it.
And he likes to sack his 2/2s over his 1/2s. I still find that a little interesting. He could have used that
What
soul
allows the
conversion
ghost, if the ghost wants to trade into this, to do that. So, yeah.
Yeah, but like he could have used the ghost at the end of turn to soul convert and trade better with the goblin. I don't know. It's interesting to me for him to keep sacking board presence and also to mull Atomy. I'm not really sure as an Atomy player like where his mind's at for this game. I'm not saying it's a bad play. I'm just saying it's completely different than my realm of playing this deck.
Right, he's looking at the matchup differently than you normally would, is what you mean to say. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. 100%. So now
Kaiser
clear
coming
board.
down for Sizouney, keeping his hand nice and fresh. Marmotte still does not have any pressure in hand. Sizouney's hoping that Anatomy doesn't come down any sooner, and I don't think it will. I'm not sure if it will. I don't think it does.
Not in this game. BestMarmotte throwing it away. So realistically, this is just going to be a value game from BestMarmotte. Going to just try to keep trading while getting value out of those ghosts. We'll have to skip a turn here on that value.
If he soul converts into Atomy here, he can get it. And he
Okay,
didn't
that is
get
true.
it. Oh my gosh. Truly being punished for that mulligan. BestMarmotte now 13 cards deep, not seeing a single Atomy.
Staircase getting ever closer. Again with a clear board. I kind of like the idea here. So BestMarmotte using these haunted houses to kind of just do consistent damage while also not leaving Sizouney with an Evo target, which is kind of nice. But of course, as we can see, the threshold for Sizouney is actually 5 play points. So the early damage isn't going to matter as much, and not using the Evo points to like clear something not going to matter as much as we keep going later into this game.
Staircase in hands on a neutral board, losing the haunted house at the beginning of the next turn, but Marmotte, looking to correct that mulligan, needs to find Atomy, needs to find fuel, something.
It might honestly be too late for Atomy.
Well, realistically, Atomy, if the Beauty and Beast has taken damage, actually Atomy's a 10-10. Atomy can take down Beauty and the Beast. He needs it.
Atomy can as a defensive play, but on offense, I mean, we've got Carrots, we've got Elf Twins Assault to deal tons of damage to Atomy. Doesn't find it.
Yeah, he does.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is in there. Okay.
It's in between. Yeah, he's got a full hand, so it's kind of hard, but it's in between Lurching Corpse and Bone Assassin. So,
I see the
or
8
Bone
now.
Chimera.
The 8 is there. All right. So if he
The
does
8
go
is
for it this turn, like I said, the Carrots plus Elf Twins Assault plus Hector, I mean, can easily deal with this Atomy.
You're right. The Atomy's not going to be that big of a deal, so.
And Staircase is popping also for Sizouney next turn. However, if both of these Carrots get popped back to hand right now, it could stymie the draw from the Staircase.
I don't think you care about that as Sizouney. I think you're fine.
Yeah, doesn't look like BestMarmotte cares about that either. Keeping the Carrots in play.
See a Lurching Corpse. He will bounce one carrot. He's going to go for double kill on carrot.
Okay.
Which
So
will
he's
give
doing
Sizouney
everything.
the carrots, but it will also deny 2 cards from deck, so.
I like this play. Especially knowing that Lurching Corpse can't really do anything about Beauty and the Beast. You're not too worried about giving them up. It does get rid of one of your only chances to get around a Hector if you need to, like post Evo points.
Right.
Ooh. Getting
Rid of an
Castalia
Aaron and a Pure Heart. Goes for Cassiopeia to get rid of a non-evolved Atomy. Insanely powerful play. She just wipes it for free. And now Beauty and the Beast is available next turn. It can evolve over whatever Marmotte plays. Oh my gosh.
And him overdrawing now with no Deathly Tyrant in hand. I didn't miss that one, right? There's no 3s. Okay, no 3s. We're good.
There's no Tyrant. No. And this is such a pressuring Beauty and the Beast. If Marmotte does not go very, very wide here to take this down, it could just kill with Ariete the following turn.
That's right. My favorite combo, you guys know it. Ariete with anything, namely Beauty and the Beast, because it is so much damage. You know what I
think
haven't
Marmotte
seen?
Oh, Marmotte! Could have. Oh. Okay, he's gonna get some chip damage, and he's looking for Atomy, I think. He's looking to end the game next turn, I think. I don't know if he can get there with Shadows, though.
Still needs a few pieces to get there. But one thing I was going to say that people haven't tried. Nobody's tried Spawn of the Abyss with Ariete yet. You know what? That could be the way Control Blood wins the game fast. That could be it.
I've seen Ariete in some Dragon decks to work on Gen Dragon.
Well, yes, that we've seen. I want to see it with Spawn. I want to see Spawn in that.
Evolving Demon Eater over the Cassiopeia here.
Yep, and has an okay board.
I don't know,
Can't
man.
get cleaned up by Beauty and the Beast, though.
Belinus was good damage. Belinus was 5 if it evolved. It was 5 on to Beauty and the Beast, so... Without an evolve, without... Ooh, okay, Sizouney. Choosing not to mess around.
Still has all 3 evolution orbs here. And has plenty of wards. I actually think this game might just get to a point where a Beauty and the Beast sticks and then just ends the game. And if Sizouney ever feels like he's in trouble, he has wards upon wards to deal with it.
That is possible. I mean, there's not much. Now the Marmotte's been exhausted of his evolves. He's been exhausted of most of his resources. He's got 1 corpse, I do believe, in the entire deck now.
Yep. In his hand, though.
Yeah, that is true.
So
Sizouney could just ward up forever. And eventually, Beauty and the Beast is 6 play points. It is just playable next to other cards. So it's not like it's a bomb.
Okay, and that'll be... Oh, does get the Atomy, but can't play it.
Very awkward.
Haunted House doing its thing, preventing Atomy from being played.
And Sizouney could just Aaron here.
Yeah, do you think
evolve.
he should just go for like the late game control plan, or do you think he should just jam Beauty and the Beast at some point?
I think Aaron into just pass. Just Aaron pass. Why not, right?
I mean, it definitely doesn't hurt you to do that. Gain the 3 life.
If you're Sizouney is an experienced Shadowverse tournament goer. He's been counting Lurching Corpses. We know he has. He goes for the Beast. He jams the Beast. He's gonna Elf Twin Assault or Elf Twin. That's what it's called,
yeah,
right?
You're right.
ETA?
Elf Twin's Assault.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I thought for a second it wasn't called that. This is fine too. It sets up lethal. I don't think he can be Tyranted.
Nope. Okay, so the reason he doesn't ETA here is just so that Staircase doesn't pop. Very relevant for everyone to think about here.
Okay. Well,
because
no,
if it did pop, he would
one.
have overdrawn and technically
Oh,
gotten
right, in the
to 20
shadows. You're right.
Yeah.
Sometimes I
That
do
would've
forget
made
that
Death
milling
Tower
yourself will give you shadows. Yep, that is true.
Yes. Another important effect of the deck.
And realistically, there are 2 Spartoy soldiers in Marmotte's hand, but they don't matter at all.
That's right. Elf Twin's Assault plus Ariete, an option for next turn.
Coming for you.
So could just skate
Sizouney
right past him.
Hiding under a blanket or a pillow, I can't tell.
Doesn't want to see how this turn plays out.
Yeah.
He's like, please don't tyrant me. Please don't tyrant me. Did he tyrant me? No. Okay, good. Please don't do it.
Sizouney, very animated, very hoping that his opponent can't do anything. Goes for 1. Doesn't clear the carrot.
Okay, Skull Beast into Demon Eater. This could be it. This could be it.
Oh!
Doesn't get there.
He didn't get it. Oh, Sizouney, I feel the stress. I feel the stress through the camera right now.
Doesn't clear the carrot.
Atomy won't draw more cards though.
Atomy won't draw
It doesn't
more
matter.
cards. This
It's
does
over.
matter though. With the 2 Spartoy soldiers, this matters. Because now Elf Twin's Assault might hit that Atomy.
I honestly
However,
think that Marmot too. He just knew that it wouldn't matter.
I think that leaving the carrot was actually the misstep, because you can actually Evo the carrot over. Well, I guess you could have evoed the. No, you can't. You can't play the Ariat before you attack.
No,
with
you're
the
right.
Beauty Feast.
Okay. Yeah. So evoing the pre-placed carrot. I mean, this could. Yeah. So it's gonna guarantee.
This is actually game. Yeah. This is actually just
guaranteed.
Leaving the
19
carrot
damage. Yeah.
was the mistake there. Yep.
Or not 19 damage. 18 damage. 18 for sure. Every time. Right.
Yep.
Ariat.
So leaving the
Sizouney.
carrot.
Oh my gosh.
Look at his elation as Sizouney moves forward in another round. And that is insane. He had the shadows, had the draw. The Deathly Tyrant was just looming in the distance, but it was hiding in the deck. And so Sizouney does actually move on, but that was super duper close. I feel like BestMarmotte might have shot himself in the foot with that early mulligan.
Well, early mulligan plus
and then
that last
top
play.
Deck Tyrant. Come on. Like,
And then he also didn't top deck Tyrant, and yeah, at the very end, he